Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to all the new subscribers. The initial number of subscribers I thought I was going to have, I surpassed it, like literally doubled it. And that's thanks to you guys. I don't know what people are coming to listen to. I don't know what I'm saying. There's so many shout outs that I've been getting, which I'm so grateful for. So if you're here, let me know who sent you in the comment section. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In this space, we talk about everything diaspora. It's not just about how to get here. It's also how to navigate life when you get here, because despite the fact that there are opportunities here, doesn't mean it can't be hard sometimes. It can be a little bit hard. And so that is why we are here to help so that we can do it together. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited. So because of the new subscribers and all the wonderful shout outs that I've been getting, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Lily. I really appreciate. God bless you. Plenty, 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 plenty. Kisses, kisses. Welcome. So because of the new subscribers, I'm excited. And there's something I like to do at the end of the year, which is give back. I usually do it through my business. Sometimes, just cook for people, just something a little bit, to give back, to say thank you for a wonderful year, because it has been so wonderful. There's so many new initiatives that I had that I was like, oh, let me start this. And then it just took off. One of them is the canapé table. I started a canapé table and it's now a thing. Like it's just taken off and it's beautiful. And I love the process of creating new recipes and things. If you don't know, I own a catering company. It's called Charcoal and Chops on Instagram. So definitely go out there, follow me. I'm going to be putting a lot of good information that's going to help you with being creative with your Niger food, because Niger food is bomb. Everybody knows it's bomb. Let's just leave that aside. So anyways, because I'm excited, let me just not digress. I am probably going to do a giveaway. I am going to do a giveaway. It's not probably. Got lots of people that I'm collaborating with. One is this amazing agency, and they actually want to give away a trip in December, to a resort. I don't know where. I don't know if it's going to be away from Nigeria or within Nigeria, but I know that she mentioned some sub-Saharan African countries, and they're really beautiful locations. All paid. I think it's for 2 people. I don't know. Let me not say what I don't know, but it's definitely coming. And I was thinking of giving away cash gifts as well. So I don't know. This video seems a little bit confusing, but welcome. That's the thing. We'll figure it out together. Last, you get me? So I don't know if I should do 40K, 40,000 to 10 people, 20,000 to 20 people. Is it massive? Yeah. Or should I just focus on widows? You guys, let me know in the comment section. Who do you think I should focus on? How do you want me to split it? Should we just do a big bulk giveaway? That's just going to be 1 or 2 people. I don't know. But yeah, lots of tips, lots of tricks, lots of giveaways. This is a family. Come in here, ask questions. So as people have come, it's not me to just say welcome and get you gingered about what's coming, because a lot is coming. I want to share with you 2 stories. The first one is my heart behind the channel. The second one is how I got my PhD scholarship, because I know a lot of people keep asking, are you a medical doctor? I'm a doctor of philosophy. I've got a PhD. If I am in the plane and they say, is there a medical doctor here? Someone is having heart attack. Hey, I can only ask you, what methodology can I use to research this problem? I cannot cure you, please. When you become a doctor, they actually put your title on your documents. So when you get into the plane, they're like, welcome aboard, Dr. Okuram. I'm like, oh my God, yes. This is how you know that they should not have given me PhD. They're supposed to give village people this kind of a certification. My heart behind this channel is to create a space where we in diaspora can help each other. There are people that are in this same diaspora that are thriving, that are not hustling as hard, that are doing very well. They've learned the art of navigating the system, a system that works, a system that can benefit you and your children. They've learned the art of investing. They've learned the art of getting into the property market. They've built a future for their kids that are still babies. And then they are still the same people, our people that are struggling, working hours upon hours upon hours, and not knowing, left from right. They literally work, go to Niger, ball, so nobody will know. Shebi is Obodo Ibo you're coming from. Everybody will hail you, but you're coming back to that same hustle. I want that platform where we can actually help each other. So I want to get experts to come and talk to us, teach about other ways to also make money and things like that. So it's really broad. And then eventually I want to be able to, by God's grace, as the channel grows, as you guys share, like, subscribe, then we'll be able to bring in people from back home, sponsor people for university, sponsor people for school. That's my heart. That's my dream for this channel. It's a big dream, but nothing is too big for my God to do. I know God will send me the right subscribers that will carry my channel on top of their head. So I just wanted to share that briefly with you, and my heart is with regards to doing diaspora. So number 2 story is just gist. So I'm so sorry. Let's just do this PhD matter. Because a lot of people were like, oh, how did you get your PhD? When people ask, oh, how did you get your PhD? I don't want to be like I'm gatekeeping. Like, I don't want to tell people how it is. But it's honestly just God. I don't know how I can share my story without mentioning God. I don't think it's possible. Like, it's a huge part of who I am. It's a huge part of my journey. My faith has been challenged. It has grown. It has developed. But it's just God. How do I explain this? I finished my master's, and if you watch my previous video, I actually showed you how I did not pass my bachelor's. I showed my result too. No shame in my game. I mean, people need to learn to embrace failures. Failures, especially when they turn into success, even when they don't yet turn, they will turn. Just know they will turn. I didn't do very well in my bachelor's. And then I went through this whole process of trying to find myself and then cutting a lot of things off so that I can focus. Then I did really well in my master's, in my postgraduate diploma. So at the end of the day, my PhD was my 4th degree. And I remember getting, when they say you graduated with distinction, like I had some grades that were like 90-something%. This is not even me bragging. This is how much I had to change and focus. If you want the detail on that, just watch the video before this one when I talk about 4 things to do before you jackpot. And I remember very well that I was so sure. Now, this is where the arrogance comes in. I was like, have I not given you people distinction, Odogu, like me? People will give me PhD scholarship, Joe. Kidney. I was so confident, my dear. Now I tell you, the Ella that reached me, oh Lord. I finished applying for PhD, wrote to I spoke English, spoke grammar, impressed them, show them that, English is my first language because I'm Igbo, but my Igbo is not Igboing, but they gave me they gave me the admission, no lie. They gave me the admission, but they did not give me scholarship. I said, how can I pay masters? So come and pay PhD. Do you know what PhD is? Like, it was even more than my masters, but it was for 4 years. My brothers and my sisters, I cried. Yeah, that was my solution. I saw the email. I was in school. I cried. I walked back home. My house was like a 10-minute walk from uni. I cried the whole way. Not normal. Oh my God. I don't want anybody to know I'm crying. No, which kind of wickedness is this? Shebi them is still working. Shebi my enemies. After working so hard, sleeping in the library. As I'm like, Oyibo people, my people, all the people, they were looking at me. Like, are you okay? You're right. Father, ugly cry. I cry. I go home. And I laid there. I just looked into the skies. Well, the ceiling, not the skies. And I said, Father, this is where I begin to question. I was so sure. When you're so sure of something and then it just doesn't happen, it doesn't make any sense. And there's a word here for someone. God has better plans. He has better plans. Don't doubt. Trust the process. It doesn't make any sense. Even looking back now, that a school that gave me graduated with distinction, gave me awards, gave me a job without application, all these things, like I had people to vouch for me for days. So many people were willing to write me a reference letter, did not give me a scholarship. It didn't make sense. So I prayed. After crying, it's okay to let your emotions out, but you always have to recalibrate and get yourself back to trusting God. After all of that, I just kind of left it to God. And I just continue my life. Honestly, most of the blessings that I've received have fallen on my lap. And God is taking me through a process of trusting Him. I'm a planner. I want to know 10 steps of what I'm going to do. And 10 steps in case the 10 steps don't work. Then 10 steps for the brothers and sisters of that 10 steps. You understand? I plan. And God has been challenging me to trust Him more and to leave things to Him. And so it's just making me feel like a baby girl. Like, I'm like, Father, I don't have money, but I'm not doing anything. It's okay. Okay, not that bad. I just relaxed and I got this email because I had joined this association. It's called Public Health Association of Australia. And I got this email saying there's a PhD opportunity, blah, 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 blah. It's at a complementary medicine, what. And I was like, which one is complementary again? Medicine is inside. Health is inside. It's coming through PHAA. Let's go. Put in the application. The man called me. In fact, immediately I saw the email. I put in the application. And that was just the Holy Spirit saying, just send this application, just send an email, say you're interested, how do you apply, more information, blah, blah, blah. I did it. And the guy that called me ended up being my supervisor. He was also the director of the center. My email went directly to him by mistake. So he had put up the ad. He was supposed to put his PA's email. When I emailed sharply, it came to him and he was like, oh, okay, I'll direct you to the right inbox. But I like your enthusiasm. It can show that you're very passionate and it seems like you're eager. And I was like, I'm very eager. I'm ready to go. We went through the whole process, interviews, had conversation. I started reading on the topic that I did not even know of. And then we had a conversation. All this while, I hadn't gotten my permanent residence. You get, I was just a student. And something, my spirit was just telling me, just believe, just believe. But I knew that this position was for just permanent residents or citizens. If you're in Australia, you know what I'm talking about. Every little job, every little thing you want to apply for, they'll tell you only for permanent residents or citizens. I'm like, did we commit crime? Or did we commit crime for being international? What's it? So, but yeah, guy finished the whole process and gave me a verbal offer of the scholarship, right? So he just said, you seem very enthusiastic, very knowledgeable. Your grades are matching. You've got a publication. Definitely the kind of person we're looking for. I would like to informally, verbally though, offer you a PhD scholarship. See me dancing. Oh, Chineke. Okay, calm down. Anyways, my dear, I was happy. I celebrate. Oh, then, oh, it shocked me. He called me, he said, oh, Josephine, and he's British, so he gave me British accent. Nah, man, I forgot to ask, are you an Australian permanent resident or a citizen? I'm like, uncle, none of the above. I'll give him you have already given me offer. And that was what saved me. The fact that he had verbally given me the offer, he was like, I don't understand how it skipped me. Like, this is a scholarship that's specifically for permanent residents or citizens. British with my travel accent. Have you watched my accent challenge? Watch it. It's up here. I will pin it. Yeah. It's pin. Okay, watch it. Anyways, I was like, oh, that's a disappointment. And he was like, look, let me just make a few calls and I'll get back to you. God, my helper. Let me tell you, it's good to pray for your helpers. It's good to what? Pray for your helpers. Because how this man made few calls. Okay, let me explain. The scholarship was for a stipend. A stipend is basically, you're doing your PhD, they are paying you. Oh God. They are paying you to do a PhD, and that stipend is non-taxable. So at the time, when money was still ego, it was like $2,000 non-taxable. The reason why they give you a stipend is so that you can focus on the PhD. You're only allowed to work 10 hours a week on top of your stipend, just so that you're not like getting stipend money and then working crazy and then your PhD suffers. So that scholarship was for the stipend. It was not for the PhD school fees. The thing is that why they specifically made it for permanent residents and citizens is because if you're a PR or a citizen in Australia, PhD is free. Are you listening? PhD is free. I wasn't that. It's 100 and something thousand. More than, what am I saying? Is it not? A year. Yeah. It was going to cost me almost $500,000 to do my PhD. This guy made calls and they lifted that fee. Almost $500,000. There's a lot of credit to go to him as a person. He had brought in over $11 million in funding to the university. He was a very renowned, distinguished professor. There were a lot of things that, because he was who he is, he was able to make those calls. You can't come as a JJC and say, hello, my friend is coming, lift up Guinea. You understand? That was what happened. And he called and was like, Josephine, I've got good news for you. They've just popped you on a scholarship for your fee, and now you have a scholarship for your stipend. Brothers and sisters, that's how I got my PhD scholarship. You would have heard my story. Easy me or more. You see why I said it's a God thing? And I have stories like this for days. Is it about how my fees got miraculously paid for? That's just for another day. I said I don't want this video to be long. But all I'm saying is, in wherever you are in the journey, no matter how hard things may be, just know that God is present and God can move. It starts with your mind though. It starts with your faith. Do you believe? Do you doubt? Has life to you? Has life shown you shege that you no longer believe? You're like, if there's a God, then why am I? That's what the devil wants you to do. Don't do it. Shake it off. And just remember, the God that created the heaven and the earth. Sometimes it baffles me. You guys, if Obama comes, everybody will stand up, shake. Oh my God, Obama. Your father created him. The person that you have the DNA inside of you created him. Your father, the Lord, that's the person that's your dad. And you're doubting that one. And you're looking for somebody. And this person that God used, this my supervisor, he's not Christian, no. So everything is not about Kabashka. He's not Christian. God can use anybody to make whatever it is that is meant to happen, especially for his child. Especially for his child. So, that's my story. I don't know if it encouraged somebody, or I don't know if it frustrated you, because now the pathway no smooth. But I hope this encouraged you. I don't know what everyone is going through. But yeah, that's my gist. I hope people enjoyed my cocoa. I like gist. I'll give you gist. Are you single? Oh Lord, I came to this country single Pringle. A single Pringle. You guys are gonna hear my dating gist. You have not seen Shege. You've not seen Demons. Huh? Don't worry, we will gist. Welcome. So thank you for subscribing. Tell everybody to come. Let's gist. We miss you people. You know, even when we jackpot, we still miss Nigeria. So stick around. I can't wait to get to know you guys. If you want to find me, I'm on Instagram at Dr. Joey O. If you want to find my business, is at Charcoal and Chops. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm actually a little bit under the weather, but I'm here. I made it. I made a video, and I can't wait to get to know you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.